Remember when I used to talk about books on this channel that I'd actually read and not just books that I got for my birthday? I remember that time. I am back today with a review of Giovanni's Room. This was a May read for me. It is my first James Baldwin novel, but I will be exploring much more of his stuff, and I very much enjoyed it. This book was originally published in 1956. It is the story of a man living in Paris, an expat, so he grew up in the U.S. He's a young man in his early 20s, I believe, living in Paris, who starts an affair, essentially, with a man named Giovanni. Meanwhile, this man is also engaged, sort of, to be married to a woman. So there's an interesting dynamic going on there. It's a very short novel. It's only 169 pages. The language of this story is absolutely, absolutely beautiful. I was swept away by James Baldwin's language from the very first page, and I will read you just a little bit to show you what I mean. The women in the dairies had taken off their blue sweaters and rolled up the sleeves of their dresses so that one saw their powerful arms. The bread seemed warmer and fresher in the bakeries. The small school children had taken off their capes and their knees were no longer scarlet with the cold. There seemed to be more chatter, in that curiously measured and vehement language which sometimes reminds me of stiffening egg white, and sometimes of stringed instruments, but always of the underside and aftermath of passion. So yeah, just really intense and beautiful language. The word that comes to mind, and I'm not sure why, is that the language is very concentrated, in that the writing is packed full of metaphors and description, but every word seems to belong where it is. Like, it doesn't seem frilly or forced, and I really, really enjoyed that aspect of this book for sure. Now, this book does a couple of interesting things. First of all, the fact that it was published in 1956 and has a sexually explicit homosexual relationship in the pages is absolutely incredible, so there's that. So that alone should be reason enough for you to pick it up, because, I mean, it's amazing that anyone published this, quite frankly, at that time. And it explores more than just sexuality. It also explores gender stereotypes on a level that I really appreciated. And it could be because I'm coming off of reading In One Person by John Irving, so I've been thinking a lot about gender stereotype and gender roles and how we perform gender. But I was very interested in the way not only that Giovanni and the main character David were portrayed and how their sexuality was portrayed, but also how the female character, Hella, was portrayed as well, in that she seems to be this character who doesn't know how to define herself as a woman without a man. So James Baldwin is throwing so much social critique at you in 170 pages because he's able to kind of delve into these issues of sexuality, of discrimination against gay people, of discrimination against women, and of women's roles in the 50s. So I definitely enjoyed this. I thought the themes were excellent. I could talk about it for days, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to say enough to hopefully make you want to read it. And if you would like to discuss it further in the comments, I would love, love, love to do so. But overall, I gave this book 4.5 out of 5 stars. It was absolutely amazing. I will most certainly be picking up more of James Baldwin's work soon. And if anyone has any recommendations for where I should go next with Baldwin, his bibliography is kind of intimidating to me right now. Please let me know in the comments. I would love to hear it. And I hope to talk to you all again soon. Bye!